bottom. You the TV now. To the bottom. To the bottom. Roll to the bottom. Yeah. You right?
Yeah.
Oh, in the bottom. In the bottom. Wash your hands. You don't get somebody bought you want some chocolate sauce today. You want you show them more in it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hello, guys. Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. If you're joining in me live, please say hi in the comments and tell me where you're watching me from. I love knowing where everybody is tuning in from. So today's live is very beginner friendly. So don't stress at all if you have never crocheted before or if you're still learning. We are going to take it slow, step by step. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to crochet a coaster. You can use any yarn you want. It doesn't, are you gonna crochet? Yes, I'm going to crochet. Studio. Yes, I'm going to crochet. So, excuse me. So today I'm going to show you how to crochet a coaster. It's something simple, useful, and perfect for practicing your stitches. By the end of this live, you shall have a finished coaster, or at least be very confident to finish it on your own. So drop a like in the chat if you are going to crochet. Drop a ball of yarn in the chat if you're going to be crocheting along with me. Let me know if you're a beginner or if you know how to crochet. Let me know in the chat. And before we start crocheting, we're going to talk about the materials you need, right? Please don't skip this part. This part is very important, especially for beginners, because using the right materials makes crochet so much easier. So for this coaster, we are going to, you can use cotton yarn, you can use acrylic. I'm going to be using acrylic, and cotton is the best yarn for coasters because it absorbs water, it does not melt with the heat, it holds its shape nicely. So if you don't have any cotton yarn, you can just use acrylic for practice, but I will not recommend it for hot mugs. Okay, so you can use any color. I'm going to be using this color here, and I suggest also if you're a beginner, I suggest you use light colors because you will be able to see where your stitches are clearly. And this one I'm going to be using. This is a medium weight yarn, also called worsted weight or DK, which means double knit. So we are going to be moving on now to the hooks, to the hook that you're going to be using. Please close the door. So we are going to be moving on to the hook that you're going to need. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook. This is my favorite hook, and also this yarn calls for a start. Okay, I will start, but I need to explain, guys, what hooks you need. Like I said, if I don't explain this thing, then you get it all wrong. If you're a beginner, then you'll be a bit confused. That is why I'm explaining that you need a 4mm hook, or on the label of your yarn, there will be recommended. They will tell you what hook to use, right? They'll tell you what hook to use. So don't stress too much about the hook size. Crocheting is very forgiving. So next you're going to need your scissors. You need your needle to weave in your ends later. And the most important thing that you're going to need for this, if you're a beginner, is a stitch marker, right? Your stitch marker, even a paper clip works as a stitch marker. You don't feel pressure to buy anything fancy. You can use a paper clip. Before we jump in, let me quickly show beginners how to hold yarn and hook. So some people hold their hook like so, like a pen, right? And some people hold their hook like a knife, like that. So I prefer to hold my yarn like that. I can hold it like my hook. I can hold my hook like this, but I'm a bit slow. But just do what's comfortable for you. Okay, and the yarn. So we are going to start by making a slip knot. All right. And then we're going to insert your hook. Again, when it comes to your yarn, you can hold your yarn like this and work. Or I prefer, I realize that when I put my index down like so, I work a bit faster. So I'll be going like that, right? I don't need to raise up my index like that. Okay, so there's no wrong way. As long as you are comfortable, like I say, just do what's comfortable for you. Crochet should feel like relaxing, not painful. Okay, so take a break, stretch your fingers, don't rush yourself. Okay, so we are going to start. We've already made a slip knot, and we are going to start. Please, the door is banging and all that. Please.
She leaves it open. You mustn't leave it open. The window blows closed. I got it.
You must put it to close.
Take my mother and she can sit down. She got money. She asked if you want to make for something.
So, yeah. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Let me know where you're watching me from. If you're just joining in, we're about to start crocheting a coaster. So I was a bit confused, guys, because somebody was talking to me and I also talked to you. So I'm going to start now, guys. So as we... Can you close the door? So we are going to start with a magic ring. So for our coaster, we are going to be using a magic ring so the center closes nicely. So there are two methods to make a magic ring. There are two methods you can do. You can do the finger wrapping like that, and then you insert your hook under the first strand like that, and then over the second. So under, then over, then you go like that, and then like that, and then you hold it with your index and your thumb, and you chain one to secure your magic ring like that, and then you'll be working directly into that magic ring. Or the other method you can do is you can make a slip knot, and then we are going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like so, and then into the first chain we did, we are going to insert our hook in there, and then we yarn over, then we pull through the first loop and we pull through the second loop, and then we'll be working in the center of these. Okay. So you choose which one you prefer, but I think this chain 4 is a bit easy than the finger wrapping. So what you're going to do now, we are going to crochet 12 double crochets, single crochets actually, into the ring. So we are going to chain 1, or we can just, we already chained 1 here, so we're going to insert our hook into that ring, pull up a loop. Now we have 2 loops, and over, pull through 2. Now if you're a beginner, take your stitch marker or your paper clip, whatever you're using, or your hairpin, just put it there to mark that first stitch. So that's 1. So we're going to do 12 single crochets. So that's 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you're running out of space, just bring my camera down a little bit. Come on. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you're running out of space, just push that one back so that you can just continue with your single crochets like that. So you should have 12 single crochets in total. So this you should make sure that you always count your stitches so that you don't make any mistakes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So what we are going to do now is Bailey Epejo is doing my favorite thing. So what we're going to do, we have 12 stitches here. We are going to pull the magic ring tight. So this is the end tail, so we're going to pull it so that we close that round, the hole there. We're going to close it. Just pull and then it's closed. And then we are going to remove our stitch marker. Then we are going to join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. So this is where our first stitch is. And then we're going to join like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Make sure you count your stitches so that you don't waste your time and then you unravel and then you do it again. Okay, so round 2, we are going to increase our next round. We're going to be doing 2 single crochets in each stitch all the way around. So we are going to chain 1. Let me see. Okay, let's not chain 1. We're just going to go straight into the next stitch, which is this one here, and we're going to insert our hook, pull up a loop, just do 1 single crochet, place a stitch marker in that single crochet to let us know that is our first single crochet, and then into the same stitch we do a second double crochet. So single crochet. Oh my goodness. So we are going to be placing 2 single crochets into each stitch. 2 single crochets into each stitch. So we are increasing 1, 2. Now into the next 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Again 1 and 2. Again 1, 2, 1. So we are placing 1 single crochet into each stitch. Okay. So that's how your work should be looking like so far, right? And then now we're going to count our stitch. Right, we've reached our stitch marker and we are going to count our stitches. So we should have 24 stitches because we placed 2 single crochets into each stitch. So let's count together. 1, we're counting this one, the one with the stitch marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Hi, hi, hi everyone. If you're just joining in, we are doing a coaster and let me know where you're watching me from. And guys, I'm thinking maybe I should just change the stitch to a double crochet because this is not going according to plans. Okay, let's just do a double crochet because double crochet is beginner friendly and it's easy to see your stitches compared to a single crochet, because single crochet the stitches are all together. So if you're crocheting with me, I'm sorry for that. Let's just unravel. Okay, unraveling doesn't mean failure. It just means we try and try again and we make our project you know, nice and neat. So we are going to start the same thing. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to change the pattern, the stitches, I mean. Hi, I'm crocheting. I am crocheting. Let me know if you're just joining in my live. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this live. If you know somebody who wants to learn how to crochet, share this live with them. I'll truly appreciate that. So we are going to start again with this time. Let's do the finger wrap method. Okay, it doesn't matter if you prefer the stitch, just do the stitch one. So I just chained one there, so I'm going to chain two more, 1 2, right? So I have 3 chains, 1 2 3 chains, and I'm going to pull my end tail, and I'm going to make 12 double crochet, 11 double crochets, because this is going to be our first double crochet. This 3 chains count as our first double crochet, so we are going to do 11 double crochets. So to do a double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we've got 3 loops on the hook, 1 2 3, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Again, so we're going to do this till we have 11 double crochet, including that 3 chains we did at the beginning. That counts as our first double crochet. So together with that, we have 12 double crochets. And remember to always count your stitches. Always count your stitches, guys, to make everything easier. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Left with 4 now. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to pull this end tail like so to close up that round, to close up the ring, and we are going to slip stitch on top of the 3 chains we did. These are the 3 chains we did, 1 2 3, right here. That's where we do insert our hook, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through the loop like so. So that's how your work should be looking like so far. So now we are going to round 2. We're going to chain 3, and remember this chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. So we're going to go underneath that base, the base of those 3 chains right there. We're going to do a double crochet, and then in there we are going to do 2 double crochets into the following stitch, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, back into the same stitch, into the following stitch. So we are just placing, hi Vicky, how are you doing? We are just placing 2 double crochets into each stitch. So this is an increase round. And then we're going to carry on, placing 2 double crochets into each stitch.
I'm doing.
Okay, so we are going to carry on, placing 2 double crochet into each stitch. Okay, now we are going to count our stitches and make sure that we have 24 stitches in total, 24 double crochets, because we started with 12 double crochets. Now because we placed 2 double crochets into each stitch, we should have 24 double crochets. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that's 1 double crochet. Remember, there's 3 chains. Remember that these 3 chains here count as our first double crochet. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now we are left with 2 more into that last stitch. Right there, we do 2 more. One and 2. Okay, now we are going to slip stitch. These are the 3 chains we did at the beginning. So come on, these are the 3 chains. Now in there, that's where we insert our hook and over, pull through and pull through the loop, and that will be the end of our second round. Now if you're a beginner, use a stitch marker. So we're going to use our stitch marker. If you're just joining in, we are working on a coaster, and please let me know where you're watching me from, if you crochet, what kind of project are you currently working on, and stuff like that. So round 2, round 3. Close the door, probably it's going to bang. Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. I would really appreciate if you like this live, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. and we're going to be moving on to round 3. So if you want it, so I think this is small. This is still very, very small. But if you want something like this, you can just stop here, you know, and that will be the end. Or you can just do designs on the edge, and that will be the end. Please close the door. Where are you going? And then we can carry on. Like I was saying, excuse me, if you want, you can just leave it like this, but it's very, very small. It's very, very small. In fact, it depends what type kind of yarn you're using. If you're using the thick yarn, then this will be very big. Right, this is about 2 inches. See that? Let's just say 2.5 inches. That's how big it is. Small it is actually. Now, so for round 3, we are going to chain 3 as always. 1, 2, and 3. Remember, guys, that counts as our first double crochet. Exactly. And onto the base of this double crochet, we're not going to work anything right there. We're going to skip that, right? The base, you see where the base is of these 3 right there. So we're going to leave that into the following stitch, which is this one here. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook right there, and we do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. But what I'm seeing, what I've noticed with this kind of like leaving this 2 here, is starting with 1 double crochet, which are the chains there, and doing the 2 double crochets there, is that there will be a gap like that. So for us not to have that gap, see, it's showing right there, there's the gap. So for us not to have that gap, what I'm going to do is let's start there, and then we are going to chain 1, right? And there are 2 methods actually. The first method is to chain 1 there like I just did, and then we go back into the base of that chain 1, yarn over, pull through like that. We have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, right? Now we have these bars here. The first bar is this one, and the next bar is this one, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to hold that loop on our hook with our index and go into the second bar right on that stitch, and then we yarn over, we pull through like so. Now we've got 2 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 2. Now we were doing single crochets on top of another single crochet. That's what we just did now. So we're going to repeat the same thing, going into the second bar like so. Come on. Yarn over, pull. Now we have got 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through, 2. Now we did 3 single crochets on top stacked together, right? So we have the height of a double crochet without increasing. Still we only have 1 stitch there. That's another method you can do. Another method you can do also is you remove your, let's just start again and I'll show you another method you can do. Another method you can do is, because this round because with this round we are going to be increasing into the second stitch, so which means you're going to do 1 double crochet into the in one stitch, and into the following stitch you're going to do 2 double crochets. So we're going to chain 3. So guys, like I said, for this round we are going to do 2 double crochets in one stitch and another 1 double crochet into the following stitch. So it's going to be 1 double crochet. I hope I'm making sense. For this round we are going to be working 1 double crochet into one stitch and 2 double crochets into the following stitch. So it's going to be 1 2 1 2 till we are done with all the stitches, right? Alternating the stitches, placing 1 double crochet into the one stitch, and to the following stitch we do 2 double crochets. So for us not to have that gap, what we are going to do is we are going to change that. Instead of saying instead of doing 1 double crochet into each, 1 double crochet first and then 2 double crochets into the following stitch, we are going to do 2 double crochets into the first stitch and 1 double crochet into the following. Okay. I hope I was clear. So we are going to yarn over now into that stitch, the base of that 3 chains there. We are going to do another double crochet. Now we do 1 double crochet into the following stitch and 2 double crochets into the following stitch. One and 2. Right? 2 1 2 and then 1. So it's 2 1 2 1, 2 into the next stitch, 1 into the following stitch, like that. So here we did 2 stitches into this stitch, so into the next we're going to do 1 double crochet. Into the following stitch after that we do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 2. Guys, I hope I was clear. As you can see, because we did that method starting with 2 double crochets instead of 1, we managed to close that gap there. There's no gap anymore, which is nice. So guys, carry on, don't go anywhere. I'll be back. I need to see where my daughter is, because I know when she's quiet she's up to something. Okay. Alicia? Oh.
You still haven't picked up your crayon? I'm gonna switch the TV off. Don't pick up the stuff. I switched it off. Now pick it up. Yeah. I don't know to keep on asking you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now we're going to carry on placing two double crochets. Okay, we did 2 double crochet into that stitch. Now we are going to do, hi, how are you? Now we are going to do 1 double crochet in there. If you're just joining in, guys, you're welcome. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this live, I will appreciate that. Two, and another one here. 1. Hi everyone, give this live a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll appreciate that. It will help me a lot. And let's chat. If you're a beginner, let me know. If you are currently working on something, what are you working on? What colors are you using? You know, let's just chat, guys. Chat. Ah, this door is banging. So we carry on. 1, placing 2 double crochets into one stitch, and into the following we do 1 double crochet. So we are increasing into the second stitch. I am making Mama knitting kit with toothpicks. Okay. How is it going for you? How is it going? So we're going to carry on. This is very, very simple and beginner friendly. If you're a beginner and you're watching this, please let's chat. What are you finding it difficult? What is it that you don't understand? And I will be happy to answer those questions. It's going great. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now we are almost done with our 2 last increases, and then now we need to calculate how much we increased here, right? I'm going to calculate how much stitches, how many stitches we increased, because I don't know. I have to see. So we're increasing into the second stitch, every second stitch. So we did half. We were 24 stitches. And if half of 24 is 12, so we increased in every 12 stitches. So which means we did the total stitches we should have now should be 4, 5, 6, should be 36 stitches. We should have 36 stitches in total, and let's just make sure we have 36 stitches. So I'm going to count starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't forget these 3 chains counts as our first double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 32, 33, 34, 35. Now we are going to do the 36 into that last stitch. Right there we do 36, and that's it. That's the end of round 3, and then we're going to slip stitch on top. These are 3 chains right there. We slip stitch like so. Okay.
Oh, wait the time.
And make sure you close the door, please. Okay.
It's banging down. It's banging.
Okay.
Miss Bear. Potato.
9, 6, 5.
Miss Bear Potato. Super Potato. To the rescue.
To the rescue.
Super Potato.
Now we are going to.
To the rescue.
Now we are going to go for 1, 2, 3. If you want, you can end it here, but I'm going to make my be careful there, please. I'm going to make my coaster a little bit big. So I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And again, I'm going to make another single crochet on the, double crochet into the base of those 3 chains, right, like so, and then, so I made an increase right there. So in the next 2 stitches, I'm just going to do 1 double crochet into each stitch. 1 double crochet and another one into that stitch. So that's the pattern. So that's the pattern. It's going to be 2 double crochet into 1 stitch and 2 double crochet into the following stitches. So this stitch we do 2 double crochets, 1 and another one back into that stitch, and 1 double crochet into the following 2 stitches. I think this is going to be my last round before we do the edge. So what do you think, guys? Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this live, share with those you think will be interested in crocheting. I would really appreciate that.
Super Potato. You see the baby. Cause the baby.
Do you have a beginner tutorial for crocheting? I do have quite a few. What exactly would you want to learn, or would you want me to show you? Because I'm willing to do that. Uh, I do have a lot of. I only know how to knit, and I just want to learn how to crochet too. Okay, so what exactly do you know? It's like, you know, what I'm trying to say is like, do you know the basics? Like single crochet, double crochet, slip stitch, a slip knot, because those are the basics. If you know all those stitches, you know crochet. You know how to crochet. So do you know all those? Like I said, slip knot, slip stitch, single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, yeah, those. Do you know? I only succeed in making a starting chain. Okay, so I suggest you learn like your you already know. So you already know how to do your chains. So the first thing you can do is know how to do your single crochet. Okay, that's the first step. Know how to do your single crochets, then you, or maybe you, start with your single crochets, and then you move on to double crochet, and then slip stitches. Basically that's what crochet is all about, those stitches I just mentioned. Thank you. You are so helpful. You're welcome. And let me just show you how you do your single crochet. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do your single crochet. Let me just grab another hook. Okay. Yes, I'm going to grab another hook, and so for your single crochet, obviously you know how to do this. You said you know how to do your chains, right? Now let's just make maybe 5 or maybe 10 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so to do your single crochets, I chained 10 here, and I'm going to do.
So, Mommy, you can learn how to do the flying things.
Okay, I will.
Or candles.
Okay. Let me just say something to my friends here. So now we are going to make another chain that will be a turning chain. Okay, we don't count that. So now we are going to skip. We are going to skip this chain here and into the following chain, which is this one, right? Without yarning over, we are going to insert our hook into that chain, like so. and then we are going to yarn over. Can you see the way I yarned over like that? All right, and then you pull. Now we have 2 loops on our hook. 1, 2. Now we are going to yarn over again, and then we are going to pull through all 2. That's a single crochet, right? What happened there now?
Super luck.
Okay,
I'm super luck.
you're what?
Super luck.
Okay, so so we are going to carry on again with our single crochet. I'm going to show you about 5, and then I'll show you how to do your double crochet. So I'm going to repeat again. Insert into the following stitch, right, yarn over and pull. Now we have 2 loops, 1, 2, yarn over and pull through all 2 like that. That's a single crochet. Again, without yarning over, we insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 2 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through all 2 like that. One more time, insert, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 2. That's a single crochet. Now I'm going to show you how to do your double crochet. Yarn over. You see the difference between the double crochet and the single crochet. A double crochet, you yarn over before you insert, but a single crochet, you insert and then you yarn over. That's a single crochet. So we're doing a double crochet now. So we yarn over and then we insert, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now we have 3 loops, sorry. We have, come on, zoom in to remove that. Now focus. Now we have 1, 2, 3, right? And then we yarn over, we pull through only 3, and then we yarn over again, then we pull through the remaining 2. Did I say 3? I meant 2. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So again, we yarn over, insert our hook into the following stitch or chain, yarn over, pull through, and we have 1, 2, 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That's a double crochet. So you see the difference between a double crochet and a single crochet, and that's it. That makes so much sense now. You're welcome. I'm glad it's making sense now. It makes me happy to know somebody understood me. Okay. So guys, give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I would appreciate that. And if you know somebody who likes to crochet, please share this live with them. And for those who are just joining in, I'm going to be saving this live for you to, play, rewind, pause whenever you want to do this on your own. So now I'm going to carry on with our coaster. Now the pattern wants 2 double crochets in one stitch and 1 double crochet into the 2 following stitches. That was the pattern. So we carry on, yarn over, insert, we do a double crochet, 1 and 2, into the following 2 stitches we do 2 double crochet in each stitch.
Mommy, can you get my the things up high there
What?
where I can't reach?
What is it that you want to get there?
My things I need. I need now.
No, you mustn't get on the chair, Alicia. You fall. Oops! See what you're doing now. Move. Can you move a little bit? Thank you. What do you need? Okay, just hold on.
Can you show me what to do?
Hold on, my baby. Hold on. 1, 2, and then 3.
Oh, can I have soup glue? Can I have soup glue? Can I have soup glue?
Okay. You cannot have that.
But I know how to.
No, you don't know how to use it.
I know how to.
No, you don't know.
It's instructions on the back.
They are what?
Instructions on the back. It means it's broken.
They are what?
It's instructions of
Instructions.
on the back. Cause if something
So what?
is broken, you can put super glue on.
Okay.
You can put it on.
So we are going to carry on with the pattern, placing 2 double crochet in one stitch and 2 double crochets into the following 2 stitches. That's the pattern we are doing. 2 double crochets into 1 stitch, right, and 2 double crochets into the following 2 stitches. Where are you going?
I need more to see which part is broken.
Ma is not here. Is Ma here?
Where?
Ma, they've gone to the shop, Salish. Come. Come.
Ma, can you show which part is broken? Hey.
That glue will be very hot on your skin, Angel.
No.
Yes.
But it's super though.
It's for grown-ups. Grown-ups must use it only.
No. Daddy was younger than Daddy used this.
There's no way. There's no way Pa will say Daddy must use that.
But it's not Pa's.
Whose is it?
Daddy don't have it anymore. Can I have it, Mommy? Can you open it for me now? How to put on super glue?
Like I said, it's not for it's not for toddlers. It's for grown-ups to use.
I know how to.
Okay, we'll use it together. I can't let you use that on your own. I have to be seeing what you're doing. Okay, we'll use it later. Let me finish talking to my friends here, and then when I'm done, then we'll use it together. Okay?
I'm gonna open it up.
Yeah, you open, but not now. Okay? Just
But I don't know how to open it.
don't open, my angel. Please.
I know how to.
You know how to.
I know how to put something on it. You can put it on the bucket steering wheel. On a broken this, on a broken shoe, on a broken little race car, on a broken bag, on a broken glass.
So we are going to carry on, guys.
Put the elephant on it.
Carrying on with the pattern, placing 2 double crochets into one stitch and 2 double crochets into the following stitches. I'm going to save this live, guys, so that you go back to it on your own time. If you are crocheting along with me, I'm happy. Let's chat in the comments. What are you finding it difficult? And where you're watching me from. Okay, now I'm done with my 1 2 3rd row round. So I'm going to measure so that I'll show you how big it is now. That's 4.5 inches. Yeah, 4.5, 4.67, somewhere there. Yeah, 4.7 inches, right? That's how big it is now. And for the edge, if you want, you can do a picot stitch. If you want, you can just do a single crochet. It's up to you. But I'm going to try something out. What exactly? Because I find like single crochet, just to put single crochet, it will be, boring. So close the door, please. On your way out.
Yes.
Thank you. Bye.
Can you go, Mom?
Yeah, you can go.
Do you mind me going with Mom?
No, I don't mind you. But what I don't want is when you don't put on your seatbelt. Because that's what you, Alicia, that's what you must do when you get in the car. You must put on your seatbelt first, okay?
Yes.
Uh-huh. So I was thinking maybe I should do single crochets for the edges, but then I just want to be playful a little bit. Maybe picot, but picot in my last live I did picot, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to do anything that comes to my mind. Okay. Okay. So guys, I just want to say, as you can see, my work is very flat, it's not curling. So if your work curls, if your coaster is curling, your tension might be too tight. Try going a hook size, up. Like, let's say if the hook says you should use, the label says you should use a 4mm hook, you can use a 5.5. And And also try and relax your hands. You know, like I said, crochet should be calm, not stressful. You should enjoy it, you should feel relaxed when you're crocheting. Okay. And yeah, so for the air, okay, let me just show you guys how to close this, right? Like always, like what we've been doing, we close it, right? So now I'm going to chain one, and I'm just going to see if what I'm going to do will work. Let's see. Let's see, let's chain three and see if it will give us a flower effect. Let's chain three here, 1 2 3, and at the base we should do a double crochet, right, and another double crochet into the following stitch after that, and another double crochet, right, 1 2 3 4, it's not working. Okay, let's, oh no, it can work. I think it can work. Let's see, one double crochet in, one double crochet into the following stitch, and another one into the following stitch after that. So 1 2 3 4 5, and then into the sixth one we do a slip stitch. Nope, it's not. Because I'm aiming for a round shape here, but it's giving me a triangle. It's giving me a straight line. I mean, I don't know where I get triangle. It's giving me a straight line, so we are going to carry to just see how we can achieve that. Let me see. What if I don't finish it? Okay, and then do another one into the another one, and I don't finish it, into the another one, and I don't finish it. 1 2 3 4, and then 5, and then we chain one, and let me see, guys. Let me see first if I can come up with a nice edge. I Okay, I'm still figuring it out, guys. I'm just going to figure out what to do. Yes, I still let's try and see if we can do the okay. Let's see if we can do our edge now. Let's hope this time it will work. To come up with something like a flower, because that's what I want to achieve. I want something that looks like a flower edge, something, you know, cute, not just only single crochet. So we are going to chain one here, and this just lifts up a little so that the edge does not pull down. So after that we are going to skip one stitch so that the so that we have the flower effect like. Okay, so let's skip one stitch here, and then into that stitch we are going to do 5 double crochets. Let's hope this will work. 1 2 3 4. I think we are getting somewhere. I think it's looking up. 4 and 5. Okay, so all 5 goes into the same stitch, and if it feels tight, loosen your yarn slightly, so your work will start to wave. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so next we are going to skip the following stitch, which is this stitch here, and into the following stitch we are going to slip stitch in that stitch. So we skip this one, into this one we are going to slip stitch. Well, it's not that bad, is it?
No, right? Do you need me?
No, I don't need you.
I thought, why was that?
It was a mistake from our collision.
Why? Was that a mistake?
Yeah, it was a mistake. So, hello. So we repeat the same thing all the way around. We're going to skip the following stitch, and into that we're going to do 5 double crochets, right? Skip this one, into that one we do 5 double crochets. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now we're going to skip that, and in the following stitch we are going to skip here. There we're going to slip stitch. So slip stitch, you just insert and then you yarn over, then you pull through, and then you pull through like that. Very, very simple. It's not bad. I'm liking it. What do you think, guys? Comment, chat. Let's chat. Do you like the style, the edge? Now we are going to skip that. So we are going to repeat. We skip one stitch, 5 double crochets into the next, skip one stitch, slip stitch, and then we start again. Skip one stitch, 5 double crochets into the next, skip one stitch, slip stitch into the next, just like that. So skip 5 double crochets, 1 2, 3, 4, come on, 4 and 5. Okay, and then we skip, slip stitch into the following. Hi David, how are you doing? And then we carry on. Right, so I'm going to do a little bit of experiment here. Just want to see if the flower part of it will really pop, because as you can see, it's not really popping. It's not really showing. So I'm going to change my yarn here. Let me just cut. You don't have to do this, guys, but I just want to show you if using a brighter color will make, everything look nice. I don't know, maybe this one, or maybe something closer to it. Let's see, or maybe use this one. It's just for the sake of, wanting to know which one will work nicely, which one will show nicely. I know. Okay, so we see, I'm going to use that color, right? So to change my yarn, I'm going to remove this slip stitch, and then take my yarn onto the back, secure it with my middle finger, and then hook my new color like so. In fact, skip insert where I want to do a slip stitch, and then hook my yarn, and then a slip stitch like that. Okay, then we're going to see if this will going to work. So we're going to skip into the following stitch. We do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5. And then we skip, then we slip stitch. We do again skip into the following stitch. After we skipped 1, we do our 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, skip into the following, we do a slip stitch. See, that's how it is. That's how it's going to be if you change the color. Now we're going to we're going to change the color. We do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 5. Now I just want to see if I change it to a color that complements this color, which is orange, I think orange will complement that. I want to see how nice it will look. Okay. That's the power of crocheting, guys. You can just make it in how you want. You know, everything is up to you. Okay, so I'm going to be using this again to change it. We're going to skip one slip stitch. Before we finish our slip stitch, you put that aside at the back, secure it with our thumb, and then we change the yarn. Finish that slip stitch, and then move the tail end to the back, skip one, and do 5 double crochets into the following stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then into the last stitch, you see, we're going to slip stitch into that last stitch there, like that, like so. Come on. And that's it. That's how we do a coaster. Now we're going to measure it and see how long it is now. As you can see, it's almost 6 inches. So that's it, guys. Which side would you want? Which side would you prefer? Would you want the this side, this aging with this color, or this one with the brown and gold, or want the orange one? That too. For me, I think I like the orange part. Yeah, this is nice, but it's not really showing the flower kind of, age. And this one is just not doing it for me. What do you think, guys? Do you want the blue side, or do you want the main color side, or do you want the orange side? Which one? Let's chat in the comments. And that's how you do a coaster. And then you will just weave in all your ends when you are done. Okay. Let's chat in the comment section where you're watching me from. If you crochet, what kind of project are you currently working on? So guys, when you're done, you can just chain one, yarn over and chain one, and then you cut your yarn, leaving about 6 to 8 inches, and then you cut it, and then you pull, fasten off, and then we weave in you weave in your ends, right? So this is the wrong side, we have our ends there, and this is the right side. Okay, like that. I prefer this side with the orange to be very, very nice. I don't know what you prefer, guys. Let me know in the comments, in the chat. And also, if you want, you can, change your yarn. If you start with this, part here, you change your color, you go to the next, you change your color, you go to the next, change your color, just like that. That's how you do coaster. Very, very easy. Do you have any questions, guys? Leave your questions in the chat. Ask me anything you want to know. Where you're struggling, if you're a beginner, where exactly are you struggling? What if you're working on a project, what project are you working on? Stuff like that. Let's chat and have some fun. Guys. Let's chat. So I'm going to be answering questions. Okay, I'm not going to be answering some questions here. I usually get from beginners. Okay, so guys, give this live a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, share if you know anyone who wants to crochet, share my live with them. I would truly appreciate it. Give this live a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you are crocheting. What project are you currently working on? And yeah, let's chat. Yeah. What's happening now? Let me know where you're watching me from, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Like this live. I will truly appreciate if you know somebody who likes to crochet, share this live with them. And if you are working on a project, what project are you working on? What colors? What hook? What's your favorite hook? Stuff like that. When you, yep. So okay, now that we are done with our crocheting, let's turn this into a Q&A session. Okay. So if you have any crochet questions, beginner questions, or even questions about selling crochet, now is the time. Okay, now is the time. Don't be shy. There's no silly questions here. If you are like thinking it, someone else is probably thinking it too. That's how it works. So drop a question in the chat and I'll answer them as I go. So some of the questions. So the first question I normally get is this good for beginners? Yes, this is good for beginners because if you can hold your yarn and hook, then you can do this. Okay, crochet is about practice. Nobody starts perfect. Trust me, I started also like that. My first granny square looked like a potato. So yes, it's beginner friendly. Okay, so let's chat in the chat, guys. Let's chat in the chat. Let's have a chat, and I'll be answering these questions as I go. And the coaster is actually a beginner friendly because it repeats over and over again. But what you need to know and master is that you will be increasing, and you need to pay attention because if you don't pay attention, then your stitches won't be the same and you end up unraveling. Even though I'm not saying unraveling is bad, no, but you wouldn't want to unravel so much, right? So best yarn for coasters is the cotton yarn is your best friend when you're doing this, when you want to do this, because acrylic is not good, because it's a coaster. You're going to put your mark, your hot mark on it. So this cotton yarn is the best when you are crocheting the coasters, because one, it absorbs water, it does not melt, and it stays longer. So if you're just practicing, you can use any yarn you have at home. So sometimes I know coasters they curl. This question comes up a lot. If it curls, it usually means your tension is too tight or you need more stitches. Like I was saying, that's the reason why I was saying you need to count your stitches all the time, because if you don't and you lose some stitches, then your coaster is going to curl like that because it has few stitches. You're missing some stitches, or skipping some stitches. That is why it's important to not miss or or skip your stitches. It's very important so that it doesn't curl. And also it's important that you relax your hands, and crochet should feel calm, relaxing, enjoying. You should enjoy that. Yes, if you want, you can change the edge. You don't necessarily have to do this kind of pattern. You can do as just single crochet, very simple, or you can just leave it like that, just simple, without any fancy stuff to it. And what else? And you can do a pickle edge, doesn't matter. Usually this a coaster takes about 20 to 30 minutes, but when you are learning, it takes time, and speed will come later. And also you can sell this if you want, because handmade items sell because they are made with love, not with machines. Okay, coasters are great for like gifts, market stalls, online shops, stuff like that. So tell me in the comments if you want me to repeat that, or if you are watching the replay, pause right here. And that's it, guys. I've been here for almost 2 hours now, and I'm going to say goodbye. And I hope you have a nice morning or evening or day. I don't know, depends where you are, depends on where you are exactly. But I just want to say thank you for being with me, for crocheting with me. If you were not, it's all good. Thank you. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, and hitting the notification bell is very important, guys, so that whenever I upload my video, whenever I go live, you don't miss it. Okay, and remember, Okay, guys, I've been here for a long time now, and I'm getting tired. So let me go, guys, before my hook rebels. This live is over. Thank you so much for stitching with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, we frog mistakes, not our dreams. Bye.